So we just went production. We just went by. Let's do it now. So it's based on everything you shared over the last few weeks. I think the delay absolutely paid off. I was thinking about going live around mid-May, but I waited because I thought I needed more time to test. What did I discover within that month of delaying going to production? Duplicate occurrence generation. So these are some of the issues that were discovered, but what have I demonstrated today? Over 500 end-to-end test cases. We did a 10-year projection test and use a large data set to make sure the application would still respond with large data. Real Stripe payments. So I was my first customer. I was actually able to charge a credit card and get into the Pro subscription, which allows me to back up my data and also move my data from device to device. The back end processing that worked successfully, subscription activation, backup working. That's a completely different level of confidence. What I think happened is that your mindset shifted from, can I get this launched? So at first I thought I was rushed. I was like, yeah, let's just get this in production. I was like, no, we can't rush. We have to take our time. So then I went from, okay, let me take my time. Let me continue using this to see what's going to break. And it seems like that mindset created a stable release. One thing that stood out to me was their decision to remove artificial free versus pro feature differences and make pro primary about backup and recovery. At first, I was going to limit the user to only input in one income and maybe a few bills. But then I thought, you know what, that's we're trying to build a base. So let's make the pro feature not about the user not being able to utilize the app. Let the user see the value of the app, how it's helping them project their finances, not be late on bills, reduce financial stress, not have to think about what bills have to be paid, because balance on hand is going to tell you what has to be paid, and reduce that stress out to 36 months. And once they discover the value of balance on hand, then we will switch over and they might start thinking, well, I want to save my data. And that's when they sign up for Pro. And because they've been using the feature set, they see the value in it. So now when they're paying for the backup, it's not like, should I really be paying for it? Yeah, they're paying for it because they see the value of it. We did a first payment, Stripe, it went live, so that's pretty good. Successful restore. But here's the moment about being a customer. If a customer loses their phone tomorrow, the thing they paid for actually works. They're going to be able to, as long as they backed it up as a pro subscriber, when they get their new phone, they'll be able to continue restore that data to their new phone. Another feature, I enable encryption on the back end, so the user's data is encrypted when it's stored on the server, and I gave the ownership of that encryption to the user, so they own their keys. So balance on hand, I can't view your data when it's on the server, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so fundamentals right. So money, subscriptions, backup, recovery, data integrity. So this is what determines people's trust the product. So overall, the extra month of years have been spent on exactly those fundamentals. So balance on hand, we're live in production now, and of course it's free. How about that? And like I said, I didn't plan it this way, but hey, we went live on Juneteenth. It was never planned. It was a coincidence.